I've got Andrew Spraggan in the studio here with me today from Sola Rosa fame to talk about the brand new video clip and the new album that is due out in September, Magnetics, right?
Yes.
Yes. How you been?
Good.
In the last...
Good, really good.
I've mentioned this before, but the first time I ever saw you was at Greyland Festival. You're by yourself, just spinning some things, and more people seem to jump on board each time round.
That was a monumental moment for me.
Really?
That was the gig that I was like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
By myself on stage.
Okay, so then
the band
joined.
kind of was you know.
So this time round, have you still got the same band as last time, or is it more people that kind of get interchanged each time? How does it work?
It's the same core members. It's kind of the writing team, which is me and Matt Short and Ben White.
Yeah.
And different vocalists. We've got Cherie Matheson, who's been singing live with us for quite a while.
Cool.
And Kevin Mark Trail, who's just a new singer for us.
Yeah.
Really. He's done 3 tracks on the album, and he's been touring with us for the last bunch of shows. So.
The vocalist that you've got for your latest single, called Can We Get It Together, we were just talking about this before, that it's kind of a play on your album called Get It Together, right?
Well, it was Noah Slee. He came over from Brisbane.
How did you find Noah?
Someone mentioned him on social media and said, "Oh my God, this guy's amazing." Yeah. So I just checked out his SoundCloud page.
Social media rules, man. Cool.
Yeah, and he's got all his tracks up for free. I think they're still free download. Yeah. And yeah, I just played them on repeat and got in touch with him and said,
"Wicked."
Work together,
and he was keen, obviously.
Sending some beats, and yeah, he was down with it.
And tell me about then this album in comparison to the last one. Anything majorly different that you've done or changed, or?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you know, musically it sounds like a Sola Rosa record, I guess. Yeah. However, as Sola Rosa started out with just me, it kind of built as more and more collaborations.
Yeah.
And then the band formed, and then it got to the point with the last album, lo and behold, that there was so many players, horn section, string section, drummers, percussionists, everything, that it just became, as exciting as it was to make that album, it was quite a difficult process, just to project manage the thing.
Yeah, and like taking it on the road, that would be pretty bloody difficult, I'm assuming.
Well, you strip things back for that, but it becomes a different beast, and it sort of takes a little bit of the fun out of making a record, whereas this album we were like, okay, we're just going to make it with the band. No other players, just singers. There's one other guitarist that came and played, but it's just the 3 of us mostly, and so very stripped back, but it was probably the most fun I've had making an album.
Oh really?
Ever.
That's awesome. So in that sense, that you were relaxed and having a good time?
Yeah, it was just, you know, when you're not managing everything so much, it's just like, you know, there was vocalists coming into the studio and recording a lot more. On previous albums, there was quite a lot of people recording in different countries. Yeah. Okay, which is great, but it's definitely better to work with people.
I want to talk about the video clip for Can We Get It Together, because this is neat, man. How did you do it? You're about to see it. It involves kind of fruit dancing and the like. Tell me how this worked out.
Well, I wanted to make a dance video. Okay. So I've never made a dance video. Yeah. I wanted to get poppers and lockers, hip-hop dancers, and make a whole dance routine video. This was sort of prior to like Pharrell and this whole happy thing.
Yes, true.
Even though lots of people have done it before.
And then it just went mad.
I wanted to do something like that anyway. And I took it to the director, John Baxter, at Conceptual Engineering, and he said, what about fruit?
And when you're like, what the?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go check out your video clip. Thank you heaps for coming along.
Thank you.
This single is now available digitally and that kind of thing to get hold of?
It is. It's available through Amplifier and iTunes and Bandcamp and
all those ones.
Places.
Awesome. Here it is. It's Sola Rosa with Can We Get It Together?